everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and why I think she gets so much hate. There was a tweet that went viral and that's what inspired this video. I thought that the replies were very telling and I just thought it was interesting and I wanted to talk about it. Before I jump into the video, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I have a ton of great videos coming out and I think you'll want to be the first to know about it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And if you really like the video, like it, comment. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear your opinions. You can disagree with me all you want. Okay, I can take it. Trust me. So this is the tweet that inspired this video. I think most Megan Thee Stallion hate is rooted in misogyny and colorism because even before the Tory situation, she was getting hate. People just don't like seeing a bigger, darker, sexual female have success. Open to debate, but I'm very biased. I think that this is the major argument as to why Megan Thee Stallion receives hate. It's rooted in misogyny or misogynoir, which is specifically misogyny targeted towards Black women. I tend to agree with this. These are the main reasons why Megan receives hate, in my opinion. So there are people who think that she receives hate because of her appearance, which is reflected in the first tweet I read. She gets hate because she's hypersexual. She gets hate because she's a celebrity and it comes with the territory. She gets hate because of the Tory Lanez case. And she gets hate because of her message. The message in her music is very pro-female. Women owning their sexuality. Women not being taken advantage by men anymore. They're the ones in charge. They're using men and discarding them. There are a lot of men that don't like that. They don't like that message, or even if they don't have an opinion on it, it really isn't for them. That isn't really the kind of music that they resonate with. Let's go back to the tweets and I'm gonna go through exactly what people said in the replies. It's mainly featurism than colorism, but yeah, I agree. She's a tall, thick woman who's confident in her size, height, and features. People constantly make fun of her smile or head shape and call her a horse. And in my opinion, Megan is gorgeous. They did the same to Queen Latifah, to be honest. Yeah, I definitely see that a lot. I see a lot of the negative tweets and the negative press towards her, the way people talk about her in blogs. It's mainly focused around her physicality, so that's a pretty consistent narrative. If Meg had a smaller nose, slimmer figure / frame, and height below 5'6", then she wouldn't be called masculine / a man, even though she's a very feminine woman. Women like SZA and Kehlani are good examples of how weight and features affect your treatment in society then versus now. I don't think SZA and Kehlani receive nearly the amount of hate that Megan Thee Stallion does. Fair enough, their content is different. Kehlani and SZA's music is different than Megan Thee Stallion's music, but I think there's an argument for their physicality and how they're treated differently in the industry. Kehlani is lighter complected. SZA is slimmer and shorter than Megan Thee Stallion. And while they do receive hate, it's not nearly the same amount of hate that Megan Thee Stallion does. Y'all be projecting y'all own insecurities onto other people. I really don't feel like this has anything to do with colorism. People of all shades of Black go through this, from Nicki to Lotto to Sweetie. It don't matter. This is just how Black people act towards one another. The most hate that I see Sweetie received is for her lackluster performances. Lotto doesn't really get that kind of hate. She does get hate, but I think it's standard hate that any other celebrity would get. And Nicki, well, yeah, she had a whole hate train against her, but that was allegedly manufactured by the industry. Girl, nobody ever told Nicki, Lotto, or Sweetie that they look like a horse or a man. It's not the same. You ignoring blatant colorism is just prolonging it. Nobody is acting insecure. Get real. And yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's different for Nicki, Lotto, and Sweetie. It's not the same. The colorism is definitely there, for sure. Girl, I said what I said. I'm not ignoring anything. I have never seen anyone call Megan ugly because she's not. Shoot, I love Megan, and through this whole ordeal, I've been rocking with her. Goodbye. I mean, it's okay to double down, even if you're totally wrong. I disagree, but for some reason, a lot of black women on this app have made Meg their mascot, so anyone who doesn't like / believe her must hate black women, be colorist, misogynist, etc. When in actuality, no celebrity will be liked by everyone, and her story has a lot of holes. You mean there's a lot of black women who want to emulate Megan Thee Stallion, who see her as an idol, who see her as someone to look up to? Sure, just like there are people who idolize Camila Cabello. I don't know. But there's a difference between saying you don't like Megan Thee Stallion's music once and saying you don't like her music constantly, all day, every day, just criticizing this girl. It gets to the point where it doesn't seem like it's about the music. It seems like it's about something else. More than likely, it is rooted in colorism and misogyny. I don't think it's colorism. She isn't dark skinned, but I agree with everything else. Megan Thee Stallion is darker skinned. I would say me and Megan Thee Stallion have the same skin tone. She doesn't have to be considered dark to experience colorism. She doesn't have light eyes like Rihanna, blonde hair and light skin like Beyonce, or slanted eyes and a foreign name like Nicki. She's not obviously mixed like Lotto and Sweetie, nor does she speak Spanish like Cardi B. She may not be the darkest, but she's certainly not light skinned. Why are people tripping about your colorism comment? She does face it. Even as a brown-skinned black woman, she's the only monoracial black woman rapper in the mainstream right now in her age group. Everyone else is biracial and light. Doja, Sweetie, Cardi, Lotto, etc. Like, please. Yeah, she's the only one I can think of. Facts. The very few dark or just darker in general women in music have a steady fan base, but don't get near any of the mainstream attention the others you mentioned do. Artists like Breathe the Runway is amazing, yet somehow doesn't get media coverage newbies like Lotto do. That's been consistent in the music industry, in the entertainment industry as a whole. Darker skinned women don't get as much support as their lighter skinned counterparts do. And it is rooted in colorism, and colorism is rooted in white supremacy. Also, Megan will say that she's not going to stroke a male's ego for anything whatsoever. She's a boss and men are intimidated by it. So they always attacking her, trying to humble her, as I've heard it explained. Tuh, do your thing, Meg. I've experienced men who aren't very secure in themselves, who see me, a much more secure person, feel like they have to humble me. I would rather you think I'm too confident than think that I'm so weak that you can walk all over me. Now, I actually liked her until she threw a black man under the bus. Who, Tori? It's because people hate to see a woman who can't be hushed, tamed, silenced, etc. The hate started when she stood up for herself against her attacker. We should support people who stand up for themselves instead of trying to oppress them. Question: if they didn't use their bodies and hypersexuality to sell their music, would they be popular? Nope, nothing against them, but don't stand for anything. It's like fast food music. To each their own, though. So women using their sexuality in their music is a problem, but it's okay when male rappers glorify drugs and crime in their music. Oh, and let's not act like they don't rap about sex, too. Yep. Or when they use video vixens in their music videos, when Nelly had a video vixen in his music video and swiped a credit card between her butt cheeks. I'll never forget that. That scarred me for life. If somebody put a gun to my head and said, name 3 good Megan Thee Stallion songs, please leave roses at my grave. I just thought that was funny. Not saying you're wrong at all, but I'm torn. I think the bias comes in when you speak about the prior hate, because once you reach any level of success, the hate follows. You can't name anyone of that stature that doesn't get any hate. Then again, I might just be naive. Yeah, and that goes along with the argument that celebrities receive hate no matter who it is. And I agree, Megan will receive hate regardless, but it's the kind of hate that she receives that sets her apart. And I do believe it's a bit heightened, too. compared to other artists. She's carefree, she's sexy, she's successful, she's black, she's female, and she's big. So, sounds like valid points. It's sad that she gets all this hate though. She's a talented, successful, beautiful person. She makes great, catchy music. People need to just leave her alone. I just wanted to post a tweet by a black man in support of Megan. There are a lot of black men that love them some Megan. So I just wanted to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and why she receives hate. I do think a lot of the hate is unwarranted. It's okay if you don't like her music. That is a matter of opinion. You don't even have to like the way Megan Thee Stallion looks. She may not be your cup of tea, but to just constantly shout that out for the world to see, it says a lot more about you. If you don't want to see Megan Thee Stallion or listen to her music, it's very easy to do that. It's very easy. So for people to constantly talk about how much they don't like her, all right, I have to wonder, are you purposely going to see her, to go check her out, just to hate on her? Well, then that has everything to do with your insecurities. Megan Thee Stallion being pretty and successful doesn't take away from Most Defiant. It doesn't take away from Most Defiant's confidence. Because I'll tell you what, when I looked in that mirror before I came to shoot this video, one of the first things I said was, damn, I look cute today. Because I look cute today. Because Most Defiant is secure in her looks. She's secure in her body. She's secure in her accomplishments, in her abilities, in her talent, in her positive personality traits. I'm secure in Most Defiant, okay? Megan Thee Stallion shaking her booty on Instagram does not take away from Most Defiant, because Megan Thee Stallion is not taking any food off my table. She's not taking any money out of my bank account, and she ain't putting no money in my bank account. So why should I care about what Megan Thee Stallion is up to? For everybody who spends their time online hating on these celebrities, I have an idea for you. I want you to write a list of all the things you like about yourself. And I want you to keep that. And I want you to focus on those things. And if you can't think of anything you like about yourself, I want you to write a list of the things you want to change about yourself, the things that you want to add to your life. And I want you to take that time that you're wasting hating on celebrities all day and pour it into changing your life, into adding things to your life. You want a man, you want a girl, you want a house, you want a car, you want a better car, you want more money, you want a better job, you want this, you want that, you want edges, you want a Chanel bag, you want some Manolos, you want some Nikes. Well, guess what? You're not going to get any of those things wasting your time hating on celebrities all day. Get a hobby, and God bless. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, honey, because I need that engagement, because I'm trying to get the Nikes, the house, the car, the Manolos, the edges, all those things. Actually, my edges have been looking very nice lately, so I don't even need that. But regardless, I appreciate you stopping by my channel, and you have a blessed day. Take care.